Coming up, a review of the book Eminent Distorians, Twists and Truths in Bharat's History, written by Utpal Kumar. Namaste friends, my name is Shil Subramanian Payamal and you are listening to the Histology podcast. Before I proceed, a full disclosure. This book was bought with my own money and not been provided to me by the author or publisher. Little bit about the author. Utpal Kumar is the opinion editor at News 18 and First Post. In his 2 decades of journalistic experience, he has worked with several media houses in the country. He started his career at The Pioneer and went on to work at the Hindustan Times, Mail Today and the Sunday Guardian. Kumar has written hundreds of articles for reputed newspapers and magazines. As the book's editor of most of the organizations he has worked at, he reviewed hundreds of books and interviewed preeminent authors. He is among the most trenchant nationalist voices in mainstream media. Eminent Distorians, Twists and Truths in Bharat's History is his second book. His debut, Bharat Rising, Dharma, Democracy, Diplomacy, published in January 2024, is a bestseller. Let me read a brief description of the book. Quote, Bharat's history is often written as a series of invasions starting with the Aryans knocking on the gates of the subcontinent, followed by Central Asian tribes, the Arabs, Afghans, Turks and finally Europeans. Mainstream history depicts Bharat as a barren land where various races and cultures arrived at different times. This country, we are told, belonged to each one of these migrants and invaders or to none of them. Eminent Distorians, Twists and Truths in Bharat's History challenges this historiography, presenting Bharat's story from its own perspective. It debunks the Aryan illusion theory, calling Vedic and Harappan civilizations 2 sides of the same coin. It reevaluates Ashoka's legacy and the Nehruvian obsession with his greatness. It reinterprets Bharat's golden era during the Gupta period and sheds new light on the post-Gupta phase. The book argues that Islamic conquest in Bharat faced stiff Hindu resistance until Akbar's diplomatic matrimonial overtures. When Aurangzeb reverted to confrontation, his empire declined. Contrary to conventional understanding of history, Eminent Distorians explains how the British conquered this country from the Marathas and not the Mughals. It also examines the roles of Gandhians and revolutionaries in ending colonialism. Meticulously researched and cogently argued, the book avoids a Delhi-centric view of history as it highlights significant dynasties such as the Karkotas, Gurjara Pratiharas, Pallavas, Cholas and Ahams among others. Unquote. One of the biggest strengths of this book is that it is bold and unapologetically positive. It challenges well-known historians and narratives and seeks to provoke readers to question the established storylines. And some readers might find this as a put-off as they may find the tone somewhat overtly combative. Kumar's central thesis is as incisive as it's provocative. India's 1947 freedom wasn't merely a political handover but a hijacking of historical agency. What followed, he contends, was a left-leaning monopoly on academia, where figures like Romila Thapar, Irfan Habib, Bipan Chandra, R.S. Sharma and D.N. Jha, towering names in Indian scholarship, crafted narratives that portrayed Bharat as a perpetual victim of feudal stagnation, invaded and enlightened by outsiders. Kumar draws from a wide array of sources, archaeological, philological, historical and literary. The style is accessible and it is meticulously researched and cogently argued. The narrative may move fast, but it loosens conventional assumptions and encourages a reader to explore further. And this fast-paced narrative might be dizzying, especially for readers who are less familiar with Indian history. Final verdict. Backed by extensive notes of nearly 50 pages that rivals a scholarly arsenal, Eminent Distorians demands engagement, not passive reading. If you are someone interested in Indian historiography, especially the debates around the framing of India's past, then this book is a worthwhile read as long as you read it with a discerning mindset. I give this book 4.25 out of 5. The book is currently available only in hardcover format. I have given the respective buy link in the show notes. Please check it out for the latest price. Last but not the least, thank you for spending a valuable time listening to this book review. Really grateful. Please don't forget to subscribe to Histology Podcast on your favorite podcasting app and also feel free to leave a review. Also, please check histology.com for all previous episodes. Thanks and looking forward to hearing from you. Take care and bye.